Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, dear fellow members, and welcome guests. In the next 15 minutes, please time me. It's my absolute challenge to present you the Pathways system. Even if you have already known it, you've already completed some path, I hope this will be helpful for you. Now, a question to you. Do you still remember the reason why you joined Toastmasters? Yes? Okay, good. But there are people who have been here for too long and don't nod their head, but that's fine. In 2019, Toastmasters International carried out a survey, 123 countries worldwide for Toastmasters, asking the question, why did you join? 94% of the members surveyed, they say that improving presentation skills was their number one reason to join. And those who were nodding your head, that's probably the same. I was the same 16 years ago. Now, to achieve that, to achieve a better competency like public speaking, you need a system. And Toastmasters designed this pathway system for that. And not only for that. So you're here today to hear this message. Pathway system helps us build core competencies through structured practice. In this sentence, hide my 3 parts of my presentation. First of all is why. The core competencies is actually why for the pathways to exist, for us to improve our competencies. And by doing the practice, this is the what. By doing the practice, we gain. And we practice in a structured way. So this is the 3 part of my presentation. Now, core competencies, the first part. Public speaking is the main competency that members looking for when joining. But the good news is, Pathways does not only help us to build that. There are more of that. Do you know, except for those who know, how many more competencies does Pathways help members build? Quiet. Core competencies, there are 5 of them. If you count competencies, it's close to 300. There's a document list almost all 300 competencies, sub-competencies. The 5 core competencies, the first one is public speaking, right? And there are another 4 of them. Interpersonal communication, strategic leadership, management, and confidence. And by the way, Toastmasters International said confidence is learned, is you build. You practice this so that you gain confidence gradually. And what's the difference between this and that? Public speaking and interpersonal communication.
2-way. Yeah. Second one involves a listener or listening.
Right. This is more of a 2-way, yes. And this is almost one way. It's like you're speaking to a group of people. And this can be more one-on-one situation. And this is very helpful. Let me remind you, what is the mission of a Toastmasters Club? Help people to build communication skills and leadership skills, right? Communication, these 2. And leadership, strategic leadership and management is actually part of the leadership. And by practicing this, we're gaining confidence. Each path, how many paths do we have on Pathways? There used to be 11. Now we have only 6. 6 paths train on different competencies, not a single path train all of them. If you select one path, they train at least this and this. all the paths train public speaking and confidence. And some paths train on these. I have a different, I'm gonna go through this very quickly because I have 15 minutes challenge, but you will get this slides afterwards, so you can take a look. Different parts, 6 parts here, different competencies. Make it more interesting, a little bit statics for our club. Do you know which path has the most member selected? In our yes.
Yeah.
This is the presentation mastery and motivational strategies. Grace path today. Icebreaker is this, and I think yes. Rachel's is also engaging humor. We have 4 members. We have lonely members taking this path, and we have even members taking the what do you call it? The legacy path. Yes, legacy paths, meaning these paths was one of the 11, but they are no longer available for new members to purchase. These 6 paths are still available, a current path. Now, this is the first part of my presentation, the core competencies. Each path builds at least 2 core competencies, and there are 5 of them, core competencies. Second part is the practice. We build these practices based on, or we build these core competencies based on the practice. So what kind of practice? Speaking is a very natural practice. Yes. Apart from that, what else? Taking roles, yes. Right. Be an officer, that's another challenge. Here is the thing. You're doing something in Toastmasters environment. This is the core philosophy of learn by doing. And I have a view of everything that we do in Toastmasters on the pathway is this. You can consider everything we do 2 parts. One is called projects. The other is roles. Projects are all the speeches we sing tonight. We have actually altogether these 2 parts around 60 different projects. So you have a selection in this pathway system, 60 different set or topic of speech that you can make. It's not the topic. What's the name of that? Project. And target, different areas you can focus on. And also, starting from last year, we have added what we call educational. What I'm doing today is a kind of educational. These are from 3 different series of educational authorized by Toastmasters International. They have 32 different topics. So this is the large part for projects. And roles, familiar? What we don't have tonight. We have Toastmasters. Table topic, table master we didn't have. And mentor, this is an external thing, it's not in the meetings. And this art counter, we group it with one area. So by taking roles and projects, these are the practices. The third part is all these, what we do, are put into this pathways system in a structured way. And the structure, I think, is beautifully engineered, the structured way. First, how many levels of each path?
5.
Yes, 5. There are 5 levels in each path. I'm going to bring you from simple structure to very sophisticated, complicated structure. First is the 5 levels. And we put all the projects and roles into the levels, into different levels. These are the things that I mentioned just now. We have core project, we have elective projects, educationals, and also meeting roles. Now, from here, I made a chart that is so beautiful. This is a snapshot, person who doesn't know anything about Toastmasters. This is a one snapshot, the effort at every level. Level 1, 4 core projects, no elective, no educational, meeting roles, you do 2 plus 1. 2 means must do. 1 is you select one from a group of options. Now, these are all the same. I have another beautiful chart. You love this. The dots are the mandatory. The circle is choose one. I don't need to go through this. It's all yours. You're going to have it in your mailbox. Now, the thing is, it's getting more complicated. For the core projects, you see there, 1 plus 2 at level 2. What's there? 1, 2. These are all projects. You don't have a say of which project. They are not electives. They are core projects. But I'm putting 1 plus 2, which means that one project is universal for all paths. No matter which path you select, you have this one. This one is called Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. This is phase speech tonight. That is 1 for level 2. And 1 plus 2 are 2 core projects. It's a combination of 2 projects out of this 6 projects. So now you can see a clearer picture of this structure. Now I warn you, this is going to be a little even more complicated now. Level 3 onwards. Level 3, 4, and 5. You see 1, 1, 1, and every core project at this level 3 beyond is unique to that path. It means that you select this path, you do a level 3 project, it's not going to find any other level 3 in other projects. And level 4 and level 5 are the same thing. To give you a little bit more detail, it's like this. You're going to have this, so I'm not going to go through all that, but this is a very good information that when you see it, you know who's playing what projects. You see 3 little stars here. This is based on my careful investigation with support. It's my AI agents. These 3 projects, although they are unique to the past as core projects, they are also available in other paths as elective at the same level. For example, this managing a difficult audience is a core project for presentation mastery. It is also an elective at level 4 for all the 5 other paths. So when you select a path, you can reference this to see which one you really want to select the path. Now, the last chart is the most complicated. And I consider it's the best. This is made by me. I almost wanted to patent it. It's an improved version from Birkenhead. It's color-coded. It's a different color code. The maroon color is the core projects. This is gray, electives. The yellow are the educational presentations. And these are the meeting roles. And you see the meeting roles grow significantly, especially at level 5. Level 5 requires a member to do 2 times Toastmaster and 2 times General Evaluator. So take chance. Great. That is red light. And this is 15 minutes stop off. Brilliant. So now is the Q&A time. Any questions you have? A lot of information now. Please.
Can we change the pathway in the middle?
Can we change the path in the middle? It depends on where the middle is. Toastmasters gives 30 days grace time. So if you,
No chance.
I know, for you have no chance. For maybe grace, yeah, if you have a second thought after the day, you can ask TI.
But you get to do a second part.
Yes, it doesn't. $20 a pass. It's only sits there. So if you save some,
So what, you've got to do all the level 5 in one path and then you can start your next path? Is that what you're saying?
You can start
no, you can start simultaneously
Oh, simultaneous.
6
Okay.
paths.
Okay.
I think Max, you're right now working on 2 or 3 paths.
Yeah.
Actually, 2 or 3 paths. Yeah, I used to work simultaneously at the same time 2 paths. Now I complete one. So I'm working on 2 paths, but I have a legacy path still ongoing. So
And as Sherman pointed out, there are only 3 projects that are unique to that path.
Yeah.
Everything else in your path, you can make whatever you want, essentially.
Right.
And even those 3, you can put the emphasis where you want to learn. So it doesn't matter what your path is. You can learn what you want to learn.
If you have already completed one of those pathways, probably as some of you
Yeah.
have already completed, how long did it take for you to complete all 5 levels?
5 years.
5 years.
4 to
Yeah.
5 years. Yeah.
And showing this, you can have a calculation about this core projects and also educational. I did a calculation. It's about 15 speech for a path from level 1 to 5. Some project has more speech requirement, but 15 you can do a calculation.
Okay.
You have to do like
Some people want to
182.
progress much quicker. They sign up different clubs, like Max is a member of 2 clubs, right? Yeah. And BJ, Big John, our John Larry, I think he's member of 5 or 6 clubs. Yeah. There are Toastmasters hardcore like him. Yeah.
There are Toastmasters that are crazy and speed them. I think the shortest that we've ever seen someone is like 12 or 18 minutes.
Yeah. The shortest version I heard, DTM 2 years.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That sounds more
DTM.
right. Maybe it was a path and
Complete
2 paths, yes. DTM needs to complete 2 paths and some additional requirements, like you have to do what Delia is right now doing, area director, as a district officer. Yeah. So we'll get into there. We're gonna have a lot of DTM in our club. Right. Any other questions? Yes, Tom?
I found that there was a survey after the registration of the Toastmaster.
Yes.
And then the result, my result showed that, the first recommendation that would be the leadership. And but your graph that just showed the minority groups. And so does it mean there are fewer supporting or resources compared with the presentation?
And good question.
Yeah.
So you've done the survey by
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a little scary about it because I'm not the majority. No.
You see, there's 5 core competencies, 2 or more are regarding, actually all of them regarding leadership. Being a leader, you need to convey the message, public speaking, you need to communicate with individuals as well. So what John said is when you select the path, you do a survey, a questionnaire. Toastmasters International, they give you 3 paths choices. That's not a must choice.
Oh.
You can select regardless of what they recommend you. Yeah, it's based on your really what you want to get out of it. And there are even more detailed resources you can get to check before you make a decision.
Just as a comment, you'll notice that the management track is empty. Those are the paths that were removed as legacy paths. People wanted to focus on public speaking, interpersonal communication and leadership.
Right. Okay. If no other questions,
Just one
Yes.
question. The 15 speeches, do they have the content have to be different?
that's a very good question. I think it's very hard to do one group of content, do it 15 times for different content. But I do have the awareness that in the past, the legacy Toastmaster system, we have a competent communicator manual. It's 10 speeches, different focus, get to the point, body language, vocal variety. You can actually do a same content for 10 different speeches if you have a right cover all the focus.
As long as you cover the objective of the project, it's up to you
Right.
what you're speaking.
But I think in the new system, it's a little bit impossible because here, you see successful club series, these is 11 defined topics that they want you to talk. Better speaker is how you open a speech, how you engage with the audience. 10 topics, and leader excellence is 11 topics, including how to motivate people. Different topics for you to prepare a 15-minute presentation like today that I'm doing. Right. This is the level 3 and beyond.
Talking about competent communicator and something you might be interested in.
Yeah.
I attended the town hall last Friday. Toastmasters are announcing that after you've done level 1, you get the opportunity to do competent communicator.
Really? Okay.
And as a second path, they call them classic paths. The first path that Smedley made, they are
That's
reintroducing.
Like 100 years ago.
Yeah,
Ah, okay. Interesting.
so there you go. Very like 2 more paths.
Okay.
8 paths. Competent communicator is really good.
Yes.
Like,
As
worth doing.
As time is running late, your 1 minute takeaway, this is summary. So I'd like you to take away this sentence. Pathway helps us build core competencies through structure. And it does it through 3 parts. Why is the core competencies that we're building? Every path built on public speaking and confidence, and some paths build more than that. There are total 5 of them. And we build the competencies through practice. And this practice are projects and roles. Altogether, we have around 90 of them, a lot of them. And how we practice, we use a structured way. The structure is getting a little bit more challenging, level by level, but your competency level is also increasing. So with that, happy learning pathways.